Anna Stamets, brought to you by Jennifer Johnson, World Elegance Pageants Miss Florida 2019. Hi there, I'm Jennifer Johnson, World Elegance Pageants Miss Florida 2019. And today's episode of Empowering Women with Anna Stamets is going to be slightly different than the other two episodes. I actually got to spend the day with Anna and learn all about Designs by Nana, which is Anna's design company, and just have a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy the live videos that I took of our interview today. Okay, Anna, so give me a little background on yourself.
Okay, well, let's see. I am a mother of two grown children, grandmother of two beautiful grandkids. I am a Navy veteran, disabled unfortunately, but those disabilities kind of led me to what I'm doing right now. So not a lot to tell. Oh, I am from the Philippines. That is my country of origin. And I came here when I was 7 years old. Been here since. Would like to go back. Life's pretty simple for me.
So Anna, you said you were in the military, so you're retired. So tell me what branch of the military you were in and what made you decide to go to the military and just some of the places maybe you were stationed.
Okay, well, I decided to go into the military, Navy more specifically, because my dad was Navy. He was a nuke. And
What's a nuke?
Nuclear engineer.
Oh.
And very smart man. I gotta tell you, smartest man I know or knew. Rest in peace, Dad. But I went in because he was Navy, and I wanted to serve like he did. And I was basically a glorified grease monkey. I was a mechanic.
Glorified grease monkey. That's great.
So, and we're the only ones allowed to call ourselves that, by the way.
Okay.
But I served for about 3 years during the first Gulf War, so it's been a while.
Right.
I was mainly stationed, on paper I was stationed in Alameda, California, but I spent most of my time in Japan, various places, because we were on WestPac at the time. WestPac is when we travel to different countries for about 6 months out of the year. I spent time in Hong Kong, had lots of fun there. Did a lot of time in Japan, did some scuba diving in Guam, that was fun. Went through a 9.1 earthquake in Guam that nearly leveled that tiny little island.
Oh my goodness.
That was fun.
Can't imagine.
Just basically it was just a job that just happened to have travel as a perk.
Groovy. So Anna, you said you like to fix cars. How did fixing cars get into Designs by Nana?
One word: boredom.
Okay.
I have been the family mechanic for, the better part of 25 years now. And it seemed like that I was fixing cars just about every other day, 2 or 3 times a week, whatever the case may be. But after everybody started getting new cars and I got tired of doing that all the time, I got bored because then I had nothing to do. So I started playing around with the sewing machine. My mother's dancing right now because I'm playing around with the sewing machine. But I got playing around with that, got into sewing, got into making stuff for my granddaughter. South side.
Oh, by the way, we're on our way to Joann's because Anna's going to show me how to make a heat press t-shirt.
South side south.
South side south.
South.
That side.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Next lane over, next exit. Okay. Anyway, as we were.
Okay.
Thanks. Yeah. So I got bored. So I started playing around with that stuff, started making stuff for Annabelle, for her pageants and everything like that. Got even suckered into a pageant. And hated it. Had a great time with the girls and everything.
Including me.
Met a lot of great people. Tiffany Cox, South Carolina. Yes, ma'am. Anyway, had a great time. However, I was not happy on that side of pageantry. So I decided to get into the other side and the services part of pageantry, like making sashes and other nifty things. So that is now my niche. People are coming to me to make their sashes, and I make really good ones. If I do say so myself. But yeah, I try to provide the highest quality that I can for the best possible price for my customers, and so far I think they've enjoyed it.
Groovy. Well, that's awesome. So you are a pageant beauty, huh?
Sort of.
There's no sort of about it. You're going to see when I post some of her pictures from her stage shots. She really looks like Sharon Osbourne when she does her pageants, just so you guys know. No, never stopping it. So, you like doing stuff for pageants. What do you like to do with the community? How are you involved, and what are some of the ways you volunteer?
Well, volunteering might be a little different for me than it is for other people. I will occasionally go hang out at like local vet locations like VFW, DAV, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And just hang out, talk with vets, let them tell their stories, give them a little time, give them an ear to listen. And that's what I consider volunteering for myself, because that's what a lot of vets want, is to just have somebody listen to their story.
Right.
And so I give back in that way. And also, like for my granddaughter's school, I'll donate things that'll help them in their educational process. Like right now they're learning color and letter recognition, so I've donated aprons in various colors with their names on it, so they can start learning to recognize different colors and their names and everything. So
oh, that's cool.
I give that to them. And then I also still dabble in pageantry in such a way that I will donate items for like gift bags and whatnot that pageant directors like to give to their contestants and stuff. I will donate little items to put in those gift bags, just to make the contestants feel good and feel that they're being appreciated.
Oh yeah.
So
what are some of the items you would donate?
Well, I did the aprons for my granddaughter's school, and the pageant director, we need to go in there. And the pageant director for this one pageant system thought that those were a really cute idea, so I went ahead and did some for her system. And rather than putting names and doing colors, what I did is I put crowns on them with the system name, so that way they can remember that they were there and that they're special.
Well, that sounds awesome. I would like one of those, right? Hey!
I might just make you one.
I do love to cook, and I do collect aprons, so I would not be opposed.
Of course not. We're gonna Hubert.
So Anna, thinking back on the video I showed you regarding the Nike and crazy women, what kind of advice would you give to a woman that's wanting to venture out, maybe start her own business, or just venture out and do something new? What would you tell her to do?
Go for it. If you have the drive and the ability, then why not? There's nothing saying that you can't do anything that anybody else can do. I mean, once upon a time, this wasn't my thing, but I got into it, I tried it, liked it, and now I'm literally doing it as a part-time living. So if you've got the guff to do it, then by all means, go for it.
For more information about Anna Stamets Designs by Nana, find her on Facebook. Using this right here. And this is Anna, and I'm Jennifer from World Elegance Pageants Miss Florida 2019. Thanks for joining in.